Hey y'all. Gosh, I have a mess back there. Well, we have somebody. Hey, Tryon. What's up, brother? How's it going? I tried to sleep, but there's just too much snoring going on back there. Uh, Working, but good. So, has the rain hit your area yet? They say we're only under 20% chance, but you know how that goes. Oklahoma, 20% chance might as well be 100. Not yet. Is it getting cold? Man, it was so hot here today. I was threatening to put air conditioners in. I was burning up. Hey, Wendy. 20% chance it won't rain. That's more like it, yeah. How are you doing, Wendy? I've been running around in shorts all day long. It was hot here today. I mean, hot. I was a sweating. Man, I brought Bella in a while ago and she wanted to turn around and go back out. She acted like she's burning up. She's just a panting. I don't have the stove going. So, how's everybody been? I'm finally better. I'm not sick no more. Yay. Hey, Monica. How are you, honey? I'm trying not to talk too loud because everybody's asleep. I was trying to sleep, but with that buzz saw going on in the bed next to me, I couldn't do it. Oh. Yeah, there was a buzz saw going on tonight. Rick's been having a lot of problems with his back, and he hadn't been sleeping. Well, he went and bought him a bottle of liquid sleep medicine. So he drunk him a big old swig of it and went to bed, and he's out. Well, see, Benadryl don't bother him at all. It don't make him sleepy. Now, it might help me. It might knock me out. But then I wouldn't want to get up at 2 hours. Because I have to be up at 5 to get Kate up, get her ready for school. I wish they'd do school hours the way most work hours are, 9 to 5. That would be nice. Oh. So, how was everyone's weekend? You got outside and pulled some weeds? Oh man, it was hot here today. We're trying to, we got some stuff moved. Man, Rob, I hope it holds off another week or two. My ground is still, you can walk through there and it still goes. I hope it holds off for a while just so we can get the slab poured. But you know how that goes. We got a new project coming. Rick has scrimped and saved for 27 years to get this. So now he's going to get him a shop building. Oh, did you get a used golf cart? Those are fun. Hey, let it snow. I'm feeling better, babe. I am. I'm feeling much better. I tried to go to sleep, but Abby's back there snoring, and it sounds like a buzz saw is turned loose in my room. So I'll go to bed after he goes to work. I've learned that's a lot easier to just do my chores and then come in and take me a nap. So, but yeah, I'm feeling much better. Thank you. And welcome. We just kind of get on here and just chit chat. I wish there was a way to add other people to the conversation so you could actually, talk to each other. I don't know how to do that. StreamYard thing. You sleep best around 3 in the afternoon. That's because you wear yourself out so much, Rob, that you have to. Hi, Uncle Al. How you feeling? Yeah, we talk about all sorts of stuff. Whatever usually crosses my mind or their mind, you're doing the same. Well, I hope you get to feeling better. I've been praying for you. But your eye looked a lot better. You didn't have that big old patch over it. Sometimes it's too much information. Yes, Rob, sometimes it is. Oh, hey, Pat. Well, thank you. I feel much better, Uncle Al. I finally got over that crap. I tell you what, I had it there. I've tried earplugs, but it's still just, he snores so loud it vibrates the bed. And it's bad. It's bad. Oh. But I feel so much better. I finally got rid of the strep throat. Of course, when I got rid of the strep throat, Kate had brought the flu home to me. So I got over the flu. So I'm doing good now. Bye, Pat. You take care. That's okay, honey. Oh, and I tried to go to bed. I tried. Hubby's snoring so hard back there. It sounds like a buzz saw going off in my room. The bed's vibrating. It's rough. So I just said, I'm getting up. I tried to for about an hour and I said, nope, can't do it. Oh, I know, Uncle Al. It's supposed to be 38 in the morning. It was 75 degrees here today. It was so hot. I had sweat just rolling. And I told Rick, I said, oh, my Lance. I said, I'm going to have to put the air conditioners in. I said, if it's getting this hot in February, I said, July's going to kill me. Oh, your puppy woke you up. But yeah, I said, if it's this hot in February, there is no way I'm going to be able to handle July. 75 degrees here today. And in the morning, it's supposed to be 38. Yeah. That must have been part of the dream, Uncle Al, the fire and the ice. That must have been where my fire and ice was coming from that I kept dreaming about. But man, oh man. I'm hoping. Well, normally I get up and get busy doing something, but I hadn't talked to anybody in so long. I was missing everybody. As you can tell, with me being sick, I haven't cleaned much. I need to get to cleaning. Yeah, all the hot air coming up from Texas. I need to get to cleaning bad. Here, in Oklahoma, Uncle Al? Well, wouldn't surprise me. I have seen it snow in April. Actually, I've seen it come an ice storm in April. Well, last night it was so hot in the house. I mean, we didn't have the stove. We had the stove going. Hey, chasing life. No, sweetheart, it ain't just you. Um, I slept in shorts and a t-shirt last night out from under the covers. It was that hot. But Oklahoma weather is so strange anyway. We will have all four seasons in one flipping day. It's crazy. But it's been really strange this year. Melatonin is a helping. I don't know. I tell you what, I went to having the hot. No, this is going to be too much information. But while I was sick, man, I went to having them hot flashes like crazy. I thought I was out of that stage. But oh no. I had fan going. If I could have figured out how to fix an ice pack that would have done my whole bed, I'd have done a ice pack in my bed. But Rick, one reason I think I was staying ill so bad is because Rick would get it so hot in his house. I couldn't breathe. And I tell him, I'd say, babe, you're burning me up. He says, well, you're freezing me to death. I said, put on more clothes. He said, take less. He said, take yours off. I said, that's just nasty. I said, you can put on enough to get warm. I said, I can't take off enough to get cool. I said, I don't want to see it. I said, that's just not right. Ice cube under the left armpit. Hey, Chipper. Yeah, TMI. Uh, when I was 30 years old, I had cancer. So they had to go and take everything. I always say they took out the baby maker and left the playpen. And so I had a hysterectomy when I was 30. Well, 29, might as well say 30. So you would think 22 years, I wouldn't be in the hot flash stages anymore. Who I am. If that's the case, I'll freeze me a bottle cram under that sucker. Oh my gosh. But you could be sitting in his house and you'd just be dripping wet with sweat because he had that fire going so much. I'd say, babe, he'd say, I'm cold. I'd say, well, put on more clothes, put a blanket on, do something. You're killing me. Because during the day, I would let that stove go out because he had it so hot, I couldn't stand it. And maybe it was because of such temperature fluctuations is the reason I was staying sick for so long. Missed the flooding. Oh, we're going to miss the flooding? I hope so. Oh, well, that's good to know, Trine. Hey, Brenda, how are you, darling? But I think he was the reason I was staying sick for so long. Because oh my gosh. Southeast is getting clobbered. Southeast Oklahoma or southeast of the United States? Well, if that's the case, I'll just give me a deal and make ice packs everywhere because oh my gosh, that man. U.S. Okay, because I was going to say, oh crap, I'm in southeast Oklahoma. But I don't know how much more rain we can take. I mean, my yard is like, well, it ain't dried up much. I mean, it's dried up a little bit. We've had 4 days of sun, finally. But that crap gonna hit us again, and I'm fine until Friday. You mean as far as sun goes? Because they're saying I'm supposed to get rain. Yeah, I can't take heat very well now. Back when I was a teenager, I had well, the doctor said I had a heat stroke. You're back on your phone? Well, welcome back. But I hauled 33 tons of hay by myself in the summer while my dad was working. So, well, I was wanting to, Monica, but I don't know if I'm going to get to because my daughter decided to have her wedding that day. So, I was wanting to. I'm going to try to. Her wedding's at 4. So I would have to leave there by 2 to get to the wedding on time. Not trying. But yeah, I'd have to leave at 2 to get to her wedding on time. So I'm better off leaving at 1:30 if I get to go, but that way I get there before time. Oh, I can stand the cold. I can put on enough clothes to get warm. I can't take off enough to get cool. That's just nasty. So what's the weather like there, Brenda? So Chasing, where are you from? Meathead to Canada? Oh, it's 35 there. Do y'all still have snow on the ground? Yeah, see, we don't get below 0 here very often. That's one thing I love about Oklahoma. We don't get below 0 very often. Maybe, oh, really? Maybe 5 or 6 days out of the whole winter we'll hit 0 or below. Well, see, we don't have that here, Brenda, so I don't know. I've never been to Canada. I don't even have a passport. I've never been out of the country. Cat, you stepping on my dilly. just don't like snow when it comes to going out and taking care of my critters. Wow. My perfect weather is around 30 degrees. If it's 30 degrees, I'm like, yeah. It starts getting over 50 though, and I'm like, oh no, 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 no. Between 30 and 40 is perfect. I need some place that stays that temperature year round. Oh, honey, it was 75 degrees here today. Wow, in California, it's been 35 degrees at night. Oh, y'all were in the 40s? Oh, shoot, we were in the 70s. I think we were in the 70s yesterday, too. Like I said, I love Oklahoma, except for the tornadoes. Every time you go to Canada, your car gets searched. I've never been to Canada. Oh, you're in the weird part of California. But you said you were in Visalia, right? Not Monica. Let's see, I have family in Exeter and Visalia, Sacramento, Palm Springs, Bakersfield. Oh, honey, I was out there. I was enjoying it yesterday and today. I was sucking it up, but it was sure hot. I was running around in shorts. I was burning up. I had sweat just pouring. Of course, I was outside working too, so that could have been part of it. No, Exeter, California, where all the orange groves are. No, my family moved. A lot of my family moved from Oklahoma to California during the Depression, and a lot of them never came back. But my uncle Wayne, he had a ranch out there, and his neighbor had vineyards, and I guess they're called orange groves, and I believe he had grapefruit. Anyway, his neighbor told me, he said that I could. Hey, Byron, his neighbor told me I could go out there and eat all the oranges I wanted. Oh my God, you don't tell a kid that. I sat out there under trees and I ate oranges and I ate oranges and I ate oranges. I was there for 2 weeks, and there's no telling how many pounds of oranges I ate. And those were the best tasting, sweetest oranges. Yeah, that cat's a pain in the butt. And then he had some lemon trees too, but I don't think the lemons were in. I don't think the lemons were done yet. And at that time, I did not like grapefruit. Oh, I'd do the same now too. But those orange, the oranges that was left ripe on the tree. Oh my gosh, those were so good. Oh, me too. I wish Oklahoma weather would allow it. Oh, Uncle Al, send them to me, brother. Send them to me. This fat girl loves oranges. I love apples. Not crazy about bananas unless it's cooked in like a banana pudding or something. And then I can't have very much of it because if I have very much bananas, my throat will swell shut. Go figure. I would if I had them, but the only place here that you can really get oranges is at Walmart, or you can go to Pruitt's, but they're twice as high as Walmart. And then when you get the oranges at Walmart, the last ones we've gotten were not good. They were so tart. They were horrible. Yeah, they grow the orange trees and lemon trees everywhere there. Yeah, ours taste like crap. Ours are horrible. Now apples are good, but the oranges that they send here are horrible. They're so tart, they're not sweet. And even the grapefruit we've been getting is awful. Now that I'm older, I like grapefruit, but I'm getting picky. I guess I like the ones from Texas, the ruby reds. I think that's what they're called. They're good. Now, see, I don't like the little cuties at all. I don't know why. There's something about them. I just don't like the taste of them, but I do like a good navel orange. All right, night, Uncle Al. Sweet dreams. Oh, yeah, they're expensive. Hey, Jamie. But yeah, those little cuties or clementines or whatever they're called, they're expensive. I'm wanting to build me a greenhouse and try to grow one of those dwarf. orange trees. See how it would hold up in Oklahoma. But you'd probably have to have two of them, wouldn't you, for pollination? I'm hoping to get uh, some stuff planted this year. I have big dreams. Just if hubby will let me do them. I may just have to start with one little thing at a time and then just slowly add to it until he realizes what I've done. Like what? What am I wanting to grow? For one, tomatoes and eggplants and squash, okra. Oh my gosh, I love okra. And I'm wanting to grow melons and cantaloupes. Oh, a big greenhouse would be amazing, but I ain't got money for one of those. Hey, Rob, are you still in here? Well, hubby hadn't been letting me have a garden since I had the heart attacks and the stroke. But I'm going to try to do it a different way so he can't gripe at me. Oh, that's awesome, Duncan. But hubby's going to get his shop this year. So maybe next year I'll get a greenhouse. Yeah, I'm going to try to do those self-wicking pots. I've got a bunch of those feeder tubs, the big blue feeder tubs. And I can get as many as I want for free. So I'm going to try to do it like that. That's my goal anyway. But I do want to get some of that black. Yeah, like Arms has. Yeah. Um, I want to get some of that black. I told you, Brenda, come on down. Um, oh my goodness. Brenda, what is that stuff called? It's not really black plastic, but you put down in like a greenhouse floor. You know what I'm talking about. It's a weed barrier. I want to get some of that and put those tubs on it. Yeah, the ground cover. And put some of those tubs on it. That way hubby ain't griping because he has to mow because we have to mow around it. But that's going to be my goal this year. And I figure if I put that ground cover down and leave it down, um, it'll have all that grass killed out next year. That's my thinking anyway. It may not, but that was my thinking. Which one do you get from Amazon? Because I'm wanting to get that and put it down that way. A lot less maintenance. And I can get all the garden type mulch I want for free. So. Yeah, it helps when you have a husband that works in that area. It's like a mineral, a molasses mineral type feed. It's called Vita something. But it's got molasses and all sorts of good stuff in it. Well, it's for cattle. You can get horses. You can get it for horses too. I think it's called Vitamix or something like that. But it's got your molasses, your minerals, all sorts of stuff in it. And cows love it. I buy the small buckets of it for my goats. So, but I'm planning on having a bunch of self-wicking tubs. I think squash would do really good in them. Oh, it's only $50? Oh, crap, let me write that down. Well, hopefully it'll stay on sale until I get child support in. My ex-husband wouldn't pay child support when the kids were little. Now that they're grown, they garnish his check. Like, man, if you'd have just paid it when when they were little. You wouldn't be going through all this crap. It's crazy. So, what are y'all's plans today? I'll do my chores and take a nap. Yeah, it says ground cover. You're sleep deprived. So let us know, what is your name? I'm Dana. Duncan's Brenda. Oh, I don't even know Chasing Life's name. It sounds exactly like something I would do. We all must be kin. Oh, so what did you fix good for supper tonight, Brenda? I know you fixed something on those wood stoves. You're Sarah. Well, it's nice to meet you, Sarah. I'm Dana. Oh, you didn't miss a whole lot. Sarah thought that Duncan was showing me a greenhouse, but it was ground cover. So you really didn't miss nothing. So where you gotta head to today, Chipper? Back to Oklahoma? Oh, you slept through dinner. Well, I don't blame you. I laid down, I think it was about 4. Because man, my ankles and feet were so swelled. 2 trips to Rogers today. I'll pray for you, Chipper. I'll pray for you. Um, about 6:30, Rick comes in there, baby, go cook supper, and I'm like, oh. I said, what do you want? He goes, chicken. Oh, that sounds good. So I fried chicken and I fried chicken chunks and made some fries and some onion rings and told him to be happy. Not that I'm aware of. I haven't heard of any. Of course, I don't get out much. I try to stay right here in my own little world. But as far as I know, we don't. But from what I gather, um, it's kind of like the flu. It's just worse. I was told to have plenty of mucinex and stuff like that on hand to keep fluids. So I stocked up. Oh, they have type 2 flu there. Whew. But I bet I bought 10 bottles of Mucinex just in case. I imagine they are. The only thing I did for mine is I took Theraflu and ibuprofen to keep my fever down. Oh, hey, Redneck Grade. Hey, Dave. Dave Larson, Nancy Jones, Spirit of Durango and Silverton. Thank you. Hey, Captain Jerk. Hey, are you still making those little resin things? Hey, Cindy Lopez. Thank you, Dave. Oh, there's Redneck Connection. Hey, Ken, I didn't see you, darling. Hey, Jaffa. You're not okay. I know I was watching one of your videos and you was making little skull looking things. Yeah, the little skulls. I was watching your video and you was making little skulls. How are you doing, Ken? So what's up, Jaffa? Oh, you crazy cat. Yes, you got to be right here in the middle of stuff, don't you? So anyway, thank you, Cindy. Good night, honey. I forgot what I was talking about, y'all. I had a brain fart. Y'all's gonna have to remind me what I was talking about. I don't know how they do the raids. I have not learned it yet. I need to learn how to do it. Garden dreams, okay. But yeah, I'm hoping squash will grow in those tubs like that. They should. I mean, you would think. I don't know how okra would do, but I'm going to give it a shot. But when I went to the arms meetup last year, we went down to Leon's. Man, y'all, he had some of the most beautiful tomatoes and other plants you've ever seen in your life. He had tomato plants that was taller than me, and I'm 5'8". I was like, holy cow. This crazy cat. With, look at that. She crazy. Well, good night, Ken. Sweet dreams, brother. You're going to have to teach me how to do the raid thing because I don't know how to do it. Oh. But anyway, I'm hoping I'm going to try everything in those tubs and I'll write down what works and what doesn't work. That way I'll know not to do it there. Yes, I am, Highland. Thank you. I'm feeling much better. How do you do the raids? And not lose off of. All right. How do you do the raids and not get kicked off your own stream? That's what I want to know. Okay, you look for someone that's live. But does it not kick you off of your stream? Oh, cool. That's good to know, Brenda. Hi, Sonia. Oh, I'll open a separate window. Okay. I'll have to try it. I'll have to try it. I wish I had another computer that I could do it with. That way I could just do it off of another computer. That would be so much easier. I'll have to see if I can get my old laptop up and going. Then we can do it that way. Oh, we're talking about everything. We're talking about wanting to do gardens. We're ready to do gardens. Hubby hasn't been letting me have a garden, so I'm gonna try to do it in tubs this year. Ever since I had the stroke and the heart attacks, he wouldn't let me do a garden. So I haven't got to do a garden since 2012. So I'm anxious to get back into. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Ken. Cool. Okay. But anyway, I hadn't got to have a garden since 2012. That's when I had my heart attacks. And then in 2013 or 14, I had my stroke. So he's very protective. So anyway, I'm going to attempt it in the tubs this year because that'll save me a lot of being working in the hoeing. Yeah, I know how to open a new window. I just didn't know if it would kick me off mylar or not. So anyway, I'm going to attempt to do it in the tubs. That way I'm not out there how do I put it? I'm not out there in the heat so bad weeding a big area. I'll just be weeding tubs. And I think that'll go a lot easier on me. What's a root grow system? See, I've never heard of it. You're going to have to tell me what that is. And I've seen the people do the aquaponics. And I'm like, wow. Oh, okay. So you mean like straw hay or regular hay? Because regular hay would put up a lot of weeds. And shoot, you can't get straw hay around here until fall. And then you're paying $10 a bill for that crap. Oh wow. I mean, you just bust the hay apart? You don't leave it in the bale? going to have to look into that. Oh, I'm getting all sorts of ideas. A frugal farmer lives in the bales. So you scatter your hay like you're making a bedding for your animals. That'll be awesome. Hmm. I'll have to try that method too. Okay, so you put dirt on top of it? Tell you what, Highland, do a video on it. Do a video on it. That way I'll learn. Huh. I wonder how that would do growing potatoes. Well, I tried to go to sleep. I really did. But Rick was snoring bad. So I got up. So I'll wait till he goes to work and then I'll do my chores and go to bed. There you go. See, you can teach me with your potatoes. But man, that ought to make it real loose to where those potatoes can grow. Frugal farmer. I gotta write it down, Ken, or I'll never remember it. No, they're not here. Straw you're paying $10 a bale for. Oh, okay, Chipper. So it's just like when I'm mowing the grass, rake it up and put it in there? Well, I'll check him out for sure, Ken. Thank you. Here in Oklahoma, they're $10 a bale. Now you can get regular like Bermuda grass bales. I think they're $8, $9 a bale. Unless you go collect it off the field yourself, and then you can get it for $5. But I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting too blame old to work in a hayfield. I can't lift like I used to. Yeah, I've been wanting to do raised beds, but of course it takes money. Yeah, it's expensive here. You can get it for $3 a bale. Well, you're doing good. Good night. Sweet dreams, Ken. Yeah, straw's $10 a bale here, and Bermuda grass hay is it's $8 or $9 a bale, unless you get it off the field, and then you can get it off the field. You can get it anywhere from 3 to 5. Sonia's in Australia. They're doing good. The babies are growing like weeds. They are growing. Welcome back, Duncan. But the babies are growing like weeds. My guardian dog, she's doing good. She's really learning. Um, Chickens are doing good. They're finally laying. Thank God. Um, I've got one that's not laying, but she's too old. But I ain't got the heart to call her. She'll just live here till she dies. Her name is Grandma. Um, the pigs are doing fine, fat and sassy. Um, yep, chickens finally started laying. I was about ready to start chunking some chickens, giving them all away because shoot, I hadn't got eggs in over 6 months. I thought, that ain't gonna work. I was about ready to give them all away, and they started laying. So I don't know what the deal was, but I do have an old hen that she's just too old, and she's been a good hen, and I'm not gonna. I'll let nature take its course. I know she's just I don't know what you call it, a waste of food, but it's all right. Well, I had a heat lamp in there, and they just, I don't know. I don't know what the deal was, but they finally started laying. Well, see, I've only got 4 hens. Or do I have 5? I've got 5 hens. I've got 5 hens and 2 roosters, so. And I told Rick I was getting some new chicks this year because my hens are at least 3 years old now. Except for Grandma. Grandma's 5. Yeah, I'm going to get new ones this spring. He just told me not to go crazy with it. He don't know me very well. You see, I'm not crazy about Rhode Island Reds. I don't know why, I'm just not crazy about Rhode Island Reds. Hey, Jeanette. How are you, honey? And let's see. I'm thinking about getting some more black Austerlorps. Oh, well, yeah, the Rhode Island Reds are real hardy for them. They're real hardy for the cold. Yeah, especially the roosters. I haven't seen a nice Rhode Island Red rooster ever. They're mean. I'm doing good, honey. Thank you. But we had a Rhode Island Red rooster. His name was Zeus. And he had the attitude of him. Instead of throwing lightning, he would throw them spurs at you. Mm, mm, mm. Now, see, I had a black Australorp rooster. In some of my black back videos, you'll see him. His name was Rue. Y'all, he would come and knock on my door for me to come out and give him a handout, but he always wanted his loves. You'd pick him up and he'd just love on you. And then you set him down and give him his food. But he would come to knock on the door for his loves every morning and his food. And then a blame chicken hawk got him. Oh, your buff's laid all winter long? My hens quit laying in the summertime, and they didn't start laying until just last week. Let's see. Was it my last video that I gathered eggs? And that was the first eggs I had gotten since last summer? Oh my gosh, y'all. The roosters I have now, Red and Rob, which Okie Rob gave me Rob, so he got named Rob. It is hilarious. I'm going to have to get a picture or have to get a video of it. When hubby comes home from work and he pulls into the driveway, those chickens are just like dogs. They run to the truck and greet him. It is flippin' hilarious. I have got to get that on camera. Oh, wow. Yes, I've got to get that on video. It is flippin' hilarious. They're like dogs. They run out to the truck to meet him. It they see that little black truck pull in the driveway and their little legs is just going as fast as they can. But Rick calls Rob George and it pisses me off. I'll tell him his name is not George. He does it just to aggravate me. I'll say his name is Rob. He's George. No, his name is Rob. We will argue for 30 minutes and I'll finally, and he just laughs. But yeah, it's hilarious. I have got to get it on video because, I mean, Rick laughs. And they'll follow him all the way to the house, just like dogs. They'll just follow him. Aw. Now, see, mine don't greet Kate, but they'll greet Rick. I mean, he pulls in that drive and they will run as fast as their little, yes, they free range. But knock on wood, since I've got this guardian dog, I have not lost one. But it's so funny. Hey, Big Dreams. Um, what was I talking about? Y'all, I had a brain fart. It was talking about roosters. Oh, Bella. It's so funny. Wherever the chickens are, she will go lay amongst the chickens and watch them. And if they move, she'll go move to where they're at. It's funny as heck. She's not that crazy about the goats, but Maud has an attitude now. Ever since that big old cat got her, Maud will attack a dog. And she's gotten worse since the babies are here. So, and I don't want her turning Bella against goats. So, yeah, I'm not losing chickens because she's guarding them. Oh, is that the video? I'll have to watch it after the live. I'll have to watch that after the live. But what else? Trying to think, is there anything else? I just can't wait till y'all get to see hubby's shop that he saved all these years to get. It's been nice here, except for the water. I'm so sick of the rain. Ah, the girl took care of him. But the rain has been, it seems, nonstop. We finally got 4 days of sun. I was so happy. But pretty much for the last 2 months, we've had nothing but rain. But, well, let's see, it started raining after my dad passed away. Sheesh, we've had almost 3 months of rain. Oh gosh, I'll have to look it up how much rain we've had. I may end up spinning. Let's see, it says in November we had 3.5 inches. December we had 3. January it says we've had 2. And it says we've had 15 days of rain in January, 3 days of snow. So in, let's see, 3.5, 3, 6. We've had a total of about 11.5 inches. So we've had about 11.5 inches total since, yeah, since November, we've had 11.5 inches. Or was it 11 inches? It was 11 or 11.5. Gosh, I can't remember now. And I just looked at it. Shows you how bad my memory is. Y'all let me get hubby's coffee on, and I'll be right back. Just don't look at the mess in the background. Yeah, that's a lot. Ugh, I gotta get to cleaning you. How you see a chicken? I like between 30 and 40 degrees. That's perfect weather. Well, I haven't cleaned since I've been sick. Ooh, you do get cold there, Truth. I went and redid one of my roosters because I didn't like his color. And I guess I can show you what I did. He ended up being a white rooster. Oh, you're in ski country. Honey, all I did was spray painting. I didn't like his color. I went and got me some white spray paint and oh, so now he'll go with my house year round. Snow, snow, snow. Oh, well, thank you. But I'm crazy about my chickens. I love chickens. Well, I kind of have one that is about every color. He's over there. He's in the he's in the cage. And then I have another one that's got a lot of colors. But I just wanted him white. I've got to redo my fireplace. I'm going to paint it. It's just one of my little electric fireplaces. So it's no big deal. I screw it up, I screw it up. And then yeah, I done neutralized him. Yeah. Well, my main colors in here uh, will be blue and white, except for when I do my winter, and then it's the red and the black. Oh, thank you. And then what else? Yeah, it's gonna be blue and white from spring through summer. And then in probably about fall, I'll put my fall colors up, and then it'll go to my red and black in the winter. So I like my red and black too, because it looks more like a cabin. But I bought me some blue and white tablecloths that I will be making curtains out of. Cheaper than buying curtains. Boy, is it cheaper than buying curtains. Because usually on curtains, you're paying anywhere from $10 to $20 for one window, and I have double windows. This way, I spent $10 for a double window, so saved lots of money. Oh, I sew. I make clothing and stuff like that, but I can't buy the material for curtains for what I gave for the tablecloths. I can't buy that material for that price. So I was like, shoot, it's cheaper to make it out of tablecloths. Oh, I love checkered too. But I've even got Katie learning to sew. Yep. Well, I use a lot of flat sheets when I'm doing my quilts. I do the flat sheets on the back. It's cheaper than buying muslin. Because if you watch at Walmart, you catch their clearance and you can get you can get a king size sheet for like $3. You can't buy the material for that. Ooh, that's some big windows. Well, these are 3x5 side by side. So, and then I have in just the living room area, I have 6 windows that are well, 6 windows that are put together that makes 3 double windows. And then of course this one's a double window. And it gets, you try to buy material enough to do all those windows and you'll be broke. So it's just cheaper for me to buy the tablecloths and use them as window covers. Oh yeah. Well, see, I can't. Some things I can buy cheaper than making, like the tablecloths. I can buy the tablecloths cheaper than I can buy the material to make the curtains. It's crazy how that works, but that's how it goes. And I'm kind of liking the tablecloth window covers. Now, the only thing is here, I do have curtains that are navy blue check that I'm going to put back here. But the others are tablecloths. But the curtains that'll go back here are like cafe curtains. And I'll probably put them up today. Because I was hanging on to the red and the black until after Valentine's Day. Then after Valentine's Day, I was going to take it down and put up my blue and white. So now it's safe to take it down. Am I froze? I don't see no chat rolling. Oh, wow. $5 a pair. Girl, that's a deal. Now, I have to say, the curtains I bought for this, I splurged. I think I paid 20 something dollars a pair. But I bought them last year or year before last. I think it was year before last. But once I put them up, you'll see why I love them so much. I don't normally splurge like that. But I do have a bunch of projects I'm wanting to do. I've got to get that wall over there finished. I've got to get the wall behind me finished. Then I got to do the walls in the living room. Oh, and that wall over there. Now, my bedroom curtains were regular $30, I think, regular. And I found them in the clearance bin at Walmart for $5. I grabbed them suckers. But back when Kate was little, I made all her window curtains. I made everything. I made her comforters. I made everything. But now she's too good for the homemade stuff. You know how teenagers are. But I made her, I guess you would call it a jelly roll. Yeah, a jelly roll quilt. Where I got fabrics that looked alike and I just cut them in strips and sewed them together. Boy, it turned out pretty. Oh, wow. Well, see, here where we're at, you have to have curtains here because if not, we don't have a porch and the heat comes in those windows, it'll burn you up. So you have to have something kind of blocking the sun out because if not, you can't stay in the house. It gets so hot. Now, if I had porches, I probably wouldn't have windows. I mean, not windows, but window covers. But yeah, during the summer, you have to have something covering the windows here. If not, you will just burn up. And I kind of like my privacy too. I have one neighbor, bless their heart. They will break their neck going down the road to see what you're doing, even if you're in your house. They are so nosy. And if you happen to get anything new, they'll notice it. I mean, they will notice it. The first thing they'll ask is, "Where'd you get that? How much that cost?" Like it's in your blame business, you know? Oh, yeah. Oh, you have one that gets his binoculars out? Well, they can't really get their binoculars out because they're driving down the road. But I tell you what, they're driving down that road going, it's like, Jiminy Christmas. I'm like, people, y'all have known me all my life. Duncan, are you talking about to keep the cold air out or the heat out? I'm going to give you a tip. Okay, go to Walmart or go to Amazon. Go to Amazon, you can get them cheaper. The mylar blankets. You can grab a bunch of mylar blankets for just a little bit, and they'll cover a window easy, possibly two. What you're going to do is you're going to have a utility knife or a what do you call them? Like a craft knife, something. You're going to spray your window with a little bit of soapy water, not much. You're going to put that blanket on that window and spread it out. Then you're going to trim it. Going to do that on the bottom of it too. You can see out, but no one can see in. But you can see out, but no one can see in. Yeah, an X-Acto knife. Not only that, in the summertime, they will cut your air conditioning in about half. It'll make a big difference in your heating also. But in the summertime, my electric bills were running anywhere from $500 to $600 a month. I put those suckers on my windows, cut my electric bill anywhere from $250 to $300 is what I pay now on electric bill in the summertime. I don't pay that in the wintertime because I use wood heat. But they work amazing. But yeah, you can see out, but no one can see in. On one of my videos, I showed it. And I don't remember which video it was. But it was like 2 or 3 years ago. Yep. Well, it'll reflect the sun back out too. Now, also in this wintertime, you can take bubble wrap and squirt your window, like I said, and put that bubble wrap on there and cut it out just like I was talking about, and it'll insulate your windows. It kind of makes it to where you can't see outside very good. But I don't remember which video it was, but I showed where I had them on my windows. But I think at that time I just had them hanging. Can't remember. Or I might have had them taped up there. I guess I had them taped up there. But then it got to where I thought, because I'll tell you what made me notice is, yeah, I'd had them taped up there. But what made me notice is that they would stick to the windows is your window draws condensation and it would suck that blanket up to it. And I thought, well, shoot far. So I just went and got a spray bottle and yeah, there's the mylar blankets, the cheap ones, the little cheapies. And it darkens the room up pretty good too. I mean, it don't make it totally dark, but you what I love about it is you can see out, but no one can see in. But I took them down at Christmas time in the living room because, well, for one, they were getting really, really worn and starting to get torn up. So I'll buy some more this summer and put up there. But you'll be surprised at how much electric it saves and how much cooler it keeps your house. Oh, they don't sell them in the hunting section no more? Try putting some of those mylar blankets on there, or a mylar blanket on that window, and see if that don't help a lot. I mean, it darkens the room quite a bit. But it'll also save on your electric. It's nice chatting with you too, honey. You take care. I'm gonna have to get off of here too. I've been on here 2 hours. I wasn't planning on being here that long. So I will call it a night. Hubby will be up in just a few minutes. Oh well, thank you. It's a growing. I can look. Look, look, look. I got a little ponytail. Well, they're cheaper on Amazon anyway, Duncan. So, yeah, I gotta head to bed. Or no, ain't gotta head to bed. I gotta go get Kate out of bed, get her up for school, and but try that, Duncan, and see what you think. Now, they're not as they'll help hold the heat in the wintertime. But if you're wanting something that'll really hold the heat in the wintertime, is the bubble wrap, because it puts the air in between. It gives you an air barrier in between your glass and outside. But in the summertime, I tell you what, you cannot beat those mylar blankets on your windows. Man. Oh well, I guess and I'm gonna get off of here. I gotta go get Katie Bug up. Rick will be up for his coffee. And I'll sit and yak with him for a while, then get my chores done. And then I'm gonna take my happy butt to bed and I may sleep all day. It wouldn't bother me if I slept until he gets home this evening. I could use a sleep stinking on it. Well, y'all have a blessed day. Remember, the world is a better place because y'all are in it. Don't ever, ever, ever forget it. And I do love y'all, each and every one. So, y'all take care. Bye.